This is a love reading for Sagittarius for November 2017. So for singles, basically, what I see is that you've had a tough time for a little while, not feeling like it's safe for you to love again. You probably were hurt by an ex pretty badly, but what I see is that, you're going to stay optimistic about your love life. You're going to be calling in your soulmate, and you're going to be moving on. And you will find true love. You're going to have a great chemistry with this person. It's going to be not only love, but there's going to be sexual chemistry. So you're going to have a great sex life. You will marry that person. You'll be in the honeymoon stage for the rest of your life with that person, and you will have children with that person. And you could have anywhere from 2 to 4 kids with this person. So, pretty great reading. And the only thing that you need to be aware of is this ex that hurt you, that made you worried about, or not worried, but guarded moving forward in your love life. Whoever this ex is, they're going to try to reconcile with you. You need to cut them off because they're not good for you. You have to recognize the red flags of why you broke up with that person. And so it's very important that you cut that person out because you have such good things coming into your life. Okay, so, you need to be prepared and ready for that person when they come in. So that means no toxic people from the past, and you really need to just work on staying open, staying optimistic, and the best way I can say to do those things is just get out there, have fun, just reconnect with the world. Reconnect with people, go have fun, go do things outdoors, get in touch with nature, just to get that feeling back. And once you have that, that feeling of hope back, that's when this person's going to come in. So, moving on to couples. Couples, I would say how you got together with this person is probably a very similar situation where you were hurt by someone in your past, but you stayed optimistic. You called in your soulmate. They came in. They were your soulmate. There was a lot of chemistry with this person. You probably married this person, and you probably had children with this person, or it's some sort of blended family, okay? Now, what I see, though, is the red flag that you have to, which Sagittarius couples have to take into account. And I'm sorry, if you haven't had children with this person, you will, okay? The only thing that Sagittarius you need to pay attention to, okay, is you have sort of like a, I don't know, how do I explain this? You get an excitement from breaking up and getting back together. It's fun for you. And to you, makeup sex is really exciting. And it's just I don't know. You love picking fights, I guess. Picking fights, getting into an issue, maybe not necessarily breaking up, just getting into a fight and then making up after the fight and having really great makeup sex. And I just think that you need to just pay attention to that. It's not necessarily a terrible thing. A lot of people like to have some friction in their relationship. Keep it spicy, I guess. But you do have the red flags card. So, you need to just be aware of this because doing that over and over and over in a relationship it can create like resentment towards the person who keeps picking the fight, okay, which would be you. So you have to be aware of that, and that sort of feeling of like resenting somebody for always picking a fight. In your case, if you keep it up and this person that you're with like does start to develop resentment towards you, it like kills the sex and kills the feelings of like it kills like the honeymoon feelings. If you can try to keep this to a minimum, the sexual chemistry and like the lovey-dovey feelings will always be there, okay? But if you let this sort of thing run rampant, like it kills the sexual chemistry. Like the person like won't want to have sex with you anymore, because it will get to the point where like the only time you're having sex is when you're having makeup sex. And that's, to this person, it's like, that's not good enough. Like, they want to have just, like, they don't want to have angry sex all the time. They want to have loving sex also. So it's very important that you keep this in check, you know, recognize this about yourself, that, like, you do have a propensity to pick fights with people. And, you know, and just realize that, like, that can kill your sex life. And I know Sagittariuses don't want that. Sagittarius for the sex life is one of the most important components of the relationship. So be very aware of that. But if you can keep everything in check, and you know, you'll have a great life with this person, and you will love to take adventures with each other. You'll probably travel a lot with each other. So that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want a personal reading, and thank you for listening.